Hi there, friends. Orwell time. Yeah, been a while. This is mostly for completeness sake, because if you haven't watched the first 3 streams of this, which are on video on demand and my YouTube channel, you probably won't get what's going on here. But I want to finish this damn game, and we started it, so we're gonna finish it. So yeah, Haley, she/her, Orwell. There was something weird happening. Damn it! My laptop was, for some bizarre reason, even though I thought I'd muted. Anyway, fine, that's fine. Apologies about the weird sound. So, that should be fixed. Sound issues, always sound issues, the most annoying thing. Oh well, there was a bombing some days ago. I've been invading people's privacy until I find the people responsible. Except, in a thrilling twist, we actually found the woman responsible for doing the bombs themselves, but then, and she unfortunately died in a shootout, which I'm going to need to replay this game to see if I can avoid. But we just at the end of the last day found out that the originator of this sort of free spirit, free talk, free speech group, anti-surveillance group, planned the bombings but didn't want anyone to get hurt. That's what he says. So yeah, so I'm gonna keep playing this basically now until it's done. If it takes ages, I might take a little break, but yeah, we'll see. So 3 days on duty. If it wants to load, which it doesn't seem to do. I was really into Cuphead yesterday. I was really enjoying it. I was sweating like hell towards the end of it. I'm considering doing another stream of that tonight because I'm not sure I can wait another week. And also next Thursday there's I'm just gonna turn the sound down, but I'll do that in a second. Yeah, seeing how I feel, but I really want to play more Cuphead. And next Thursday is the Memory Hole. That's an evocative title. It's the launch of the new Hearthstone expansion, so I'm feeling like I might want to do that a bit then. Anyway, signs. Aye, this guy. Back again. Still can't believe what happened yesterday. We got the perpetrator of the bombings. Everything looks that way, but at what cost? I mean, did we do the right thing? Flagging her as dangerous? Did we kill her in the end? Oh, even you are having second thoughts. I wish you could talk to me at least this one time. Speaking into this one-way channel feels like barking at a wall endlessly. Worst of all, as you found out, Abraham Goldfeld seems to have incited and planned the assaults. We need to get him today. There must be some lead on him we have overlooked. We'll keep observing all the others in case we learn something new. So, need to tidy up my bed. Let's see. Yeah, you can turn down a bit. So we need to find hints on the whereabouts of Goldfeld. There's rain. Luck runs out, but safety is good for life. That seems like a terrible quote. So, go away. What do we have in our reader? Lots of new entries and things. Let's see the police report. Arresting officer redacted. Holding facility redacted. And wanted to surrender the suspects instead. Shout out aggressively while producing a firearm, aiming at one of the executing special agents. They opened fire, wounding special agent Blur on a left shoulder. In defense, special agent Blur drew his pistol and returned fire. Hit in the chest twice, causing a collapse. Paramedics were unable to resuscitate the target. Boo. Oh, we have a call. Juliet Harrison. Fuck this Harrison guy. Yeah, Donald speaking? Harrison, this is Juliet. Isn't this your office number? You working on Sunday? Look, as much as I appreciate that I'm once again so important to you, I'm a bit in between things. Harrison, Nina is dead. Quit bullshitting me. Not funny. Take a look at the TNB if you don't believe me. What the? What? She's been associated with the Bonton bombings. I can't believe it. Nina, you stupid piece of... Why in the hell? There's more. I spoke to her yesterday. She called me. I've never heard her so scared. She said she was being tracked by someone and needed to skip town. She just wanted to let me know what was going on in case anything happened to her. Then she packed a few things and went on her way. She did message me about someone tracking her as well. Thought it was this hacker who screwed with our page. What did she tell you? She suspected someone to be wiretapping her calls. Ironic. She wasn't exactly willing to talk about it. I don't know for sure, but I think it could have been the police. Yep. Oh, this is fucking brilliant. How long until they discover the connection to us, huh? They might be listening to this very call as we fucking speak about Nina. I mean, you're not wrong. Why would they? We didn't do anything. Or did you? No, damn it, but it's becoming blatantly obvious these government assholes are trying to set us up. The bombs were exactly where we held our protests. Then those letters with the song Abe obsessed about. And now you tell me we have been in contact with Nina just yesterday? Pretty much the proof they've been waiting for. We're cooked. Oh, fuck this guy. You really believe the government has it into us? I thought you and the Gov were best friends forever now after reading your opinion pieces. For what reason could they be after us? Why now? What did we do? Speak up against them one too many times? The fuck do I know? We should seek help just in case. Help? Who's gonna help us? Joseph Langley might be worth a shot. Who? Cassandra's lawyer. Oh yeah, don't you remember? Lawyer? What do you want him to do? Bust law enforcement? The government? He understands our situation. Abe also knew Joseph. I talked to him recently. Bah, really, Jules? They make the laws, they break the laws. We all need to speak in a language they'll understand, not in one they own. So I take it you've got a much better plan, huh? We need to get the people on our side, turn things around. Abraham knew that. Yeah, you're right, he did know that. So now you're sort of miraculously achieving something that Thought spent 1.5 years attempting. This is not about Thought. This is me defending myself. Well then, what's your defense plan? There's this guy. A guy? Goes by the name Initiate. Might actually be a girl. Who cares? Look, this hack on the Thought blog, it was a very elaborate hack. Our site is super safe. I'm not an amateur. That guy, girl, whatever, is skilled. And Initiate mentioned having no sympathy for the gov. You're going to trust a random hacker who targeted Thought simply because he said he doesn't like the government? Why would he first threaten us and then work with us? Leave it to me, Jules. I'll persuade Initiate with ease. Imagine the possibilities with our own hacker. Okay, you know what? Have it your way. I'll have it mine. Arguing like the good old days. Is your util alias still Julesy Kerr? Might be more secure than calling each other. Yeah, it is. Let's get going. Yeah, that's not more secure. There goes my chilled Sunday morning. My mind is still spinning around what happened to poor Nina. Watch yourself, okay? What, are you worried about me? Jules, I didn't know you still... Ugh, no. God, fuck this guy. He's such a douche. Like, it's really good at making you have different sympathies for the different characters. Like, Cassie and Juliet, and even Nina, even though she clearly had problems, you're just like... and then this guy, he's such a dick. So, there we go. Let's hoover up that data. Oh yeah, so that's on him. What the? Yeah, and we have a util alias. Good. So now Harrison, we have seems to be the natural reaction. They must be setting us up because we didn't do anything for sure. I almost understand it. Almost. God damn! Fuck you, Symes. I like how you can basically set the avatars these guys have talking to each other as well. And we've got Abe and Joseph. They knew each other? This could be a new lead. I will request to consider Joseph Langley a target. Yet another person in our database because we're so convinced we're doing the right thing. Huh. Are you having second thoughts, you dick? We have clearance to proceed. We're going to need to know some basics on who Joseph Langley is. Remember to check old sources. Other than that, focus on hints to Abraham Goldfeld. He's the centre, the crux of all this. I really do like this sort of web of people we've got going here, though. Hey, wise ass. I know for a fact you were messing around with Nina's PC yesterday. I have no idea who you are and why you suspect us of being involved in the bombings. Were these usual circumstances? I wouldn't care less about a weirdo like you. Why I do care about you now, though, is that Nina is now dead. Dead, you get it? As in fucking killed. Killed by law enforcement. Soon enough you will have some serious explaining to do, and it won't be to me if you get what I mean. Lucky you, I'm not writing to continue this ridiculous battle or whatever this is. Now we've all made ourselves comfortable in the same sinking ship, I want to suggest something better than battling each other. You claim to be righteous, then be righteous. Become a member of thought. Oh, that's going to go so well. You said you're not on the Gov side, so why not be on ours? I thought Mr. O'Donnell left Thought. Now he's actively recruiting for the group. Makes his exit seem unlikely. Yeah, because he's a dick. Right, so let's check the headlines. Investigative success. I don't like the reports either. We needed to cover the fact this happened somewhere in public. We cannot frighten people. Sometimes their truth and ours have to divert for the common good. Oh, so it's fine to lie here. Evidence suggested she was the lead suspect in the case. When confronted by the special forces, she drew a firearm and fired at police. The team returned fire, killing the suspect in the process. Upon searching the apartment of the deceased, special forces discovered nearly half a dozen additional homemade explosive devices, which Nina had created with easily accessible chemicals, hardware, and military equipment. Upon receiving the news, our Secretary of Security, Catherine Delacourt, showed relief. Our endeavour to find this evil individual has finally been crowned with success. I feel like such a tool. I'm just going to quickly move my camera. Just because, you know, me being here isn't, you being able to see me isn't the best thing, or the most important thing. Flip. There we go. Okay, cool. So I'll be looking up at the screen. That's, you know, some good. Why is this not auto clipping anymore? Stupid thing. Anyway, so hi, I'm here now. Let's continue. So, boop. Oh yeah, more headlines. Heavy rainstorm. Jim found a Ronson. Wow. Jesus. Some of the fucking parodies in here. Or like, I guess fluff parodies. And there's Rainstorm. That's fine. So here we're gonna re-hoover this for Langley. Got a picture. Harrison, let's get a timeline here for this dick. Off to a slow start, this chilled Sunday morning. This is gonna be my day, I can fucking feel it. Oh, in case anybody does recognise the woman next to me, let me know. Just kidding, obviously, don't be mad at me, Mara. So this is the life when you get good money from the National Corruptor. I get it now. God, he's such a dick. Interesting, notable alumni. Huh. Which makes sense if he's a lawyer. He's got his own law office and he graduated. Makes sense that he graduated. So there's other updates here. Odd. Okay. What else we got? Is that everything? Yeah, cool. I like that one. He looks like Drew Carey. What? Okay, that's odd and makes his connection to Cassie very strange. Partnered with the fucking Secretary of Security. That's odd. The Army of the Nation. What else we got? Expertise. And of course we now can tap all his stuff. Is Cassie free yet? I'd like to know if Cassie is free yet. We haven't really heard from her. Let's check his mail. I assume you know who I am. Come to my attention that one of your clients, Cassie Watergrace, is currently being held. Okay, sure, held in investigative custody. As far as I'm concerned, the both of you have some kind of liaison. Informed. Well, this is not of my concern. It's heartbreaking to know lovers are apart from each other. I'm in a position to change that. If you deliver incriminating material for a person named Abraham Goldfels, a member of the activist group Thought, of whom I know you have been in contact with, let me know if you're willing to assist me in this, and I'll see to Cassandra receiving a helping hand as well. That's got to be Catherine, right? That's got to be Delacroix. like, must be. That's the only way that makes sense. Just a hacker friend again? No, it's Delacroix who has access to all this information that I've been giving. Hello, am I talking to Joseph Langley? Hello there, yes you are, and who would you be? Juliet, Cassandra's friend, we spoke a couple of days ago. Yes, of course. Hey Juliet, how can I help you? I'm not doing voices. Honestly, I don't quite know where to start. By the way, I heard from Cassandra. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you yet. Really? That's good. Where is she? It's not so good. She got arrested. What? Why? I was informed Cassandra had been taken into custody. Apparently they have no evidence regarding the attack on that officer. I tried to call immediately, but they claimed she didn't want to talk to me. That's their official statement. Bullshit. Where did they suddenly dig up no evidence from? I have no idea, but I've just had it with their shenanigans. I love shenanigans. It's just so annoying that I cannot talk to her. I've been trying every precedent I know to get in contact with her. Joseph, this sadly aligns perfectly with another incident. You've probably read the TNB today? You mean about the Bonton bombings perpetrator? Yes, the woman that died, Nina. She was a friend and also a member of our group, Thought. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. It's okay, you couldn't possibly have known. This is very troubling. Yeah. Oh, I'm totally on these guys' side. But I'm committed to this course of action at this point. Abraham asked me for a favour for someone called Nina once quite some time ago. I hope this wasn't this Nina. Might well be. I doubt Abe knew many other people named Nina. What was the favour about? Oh, it's just a small thing, nothing of importance. Sure, it isn't. Just spoke to Harrison, another member of the group. We agree the police might be investigating us next. They might be onto everyone in Thought now. Yep, they might lock us up straight away. I mean, can they do that? Well, even with the safety bill in place, they still need solid indication you're at all involved in the actual bombings. Good. Though honestly, I'm not sure what constitutes a solid indication these days. Is there anything we can do that you can do, maybe? I appreciate that you've come to me. It really is worrying, and I would take this on immediately were it not for Cassie. Yep. I made the mistake to set false priorities once. I owe Cassandra to get her out of this first. Joseph, Nina is dead. She got shot. There's no telling if we're next. Oh, well. Oh, you are slightly human. I need some time to read into some more specialised codes of law again, write some emails, see if there's legal limbo or basically anything I can do for Cassandra. Maybe I'll come across something that might help you as well. After all, these cases seem connected. It's all I can offer. I hope you understand. I do. It's kind of a relief. Thank you. I wish I could do more. We'll let you know. Right. From Joseph to unknown person. Laverne. Urgent matter at hand. I'm driving to the office now. I need to use my private notebook. Oh no. No. Please unlock the ID. Why would you email this? There's one thing I needed to mention. Head engineer warned me that apparently there was a glitch that caused devices we were monitoring to malfunction at times. You needn't worry though, this issue is now being fixed. Sure it has! I did software, I know whether this is likely to be fixed or not. Troubling, very troubling, I'm sorry for what happened. But answer me this one, how can I join Thought when I'm already a part of it? Oh shit. Is that just Abraham being a troll? Why didn't we find any hints at his history of Thought then? Because we don't know who the fuck he is. Friend me to get express security floor news. I fully approve of this portrait. That's definitely the dog we're searching for. Start taking things seriously, will you? No, it was the dog all along. That's definitely what it was. No comment. That's a comment. That's definitely a lie. I don't care. I'm hoovering up all this information. It may be useful. Is that a Star Wars reference? Right, this is important to know that this is how he describes himself. What's entertaining about defacing and breaking stuff? Oh, you square. It declares the data wars on all of you. Tell apart what's right or wrong about me in here, and thou shalt be rewarded. What? Initiate my little game for you. I call it Horn versus Horn, and it will be available for everyone to play soonish. Those of you who want to play it right now, drop me a line. I'll get you invited to the beta test. Interesting. Letter to Victor Rosen. Who's Rosen again? You're my idol, I really admire you and your style. You've got an awesome tech company. Oh yeah, you call your own and wear shiny snake leather boots that I've probably been assembled by children in Ustafakia. So many hipsters look up to you, wanting to be just a little bit more like you. There's not much more a man can want in life. Something is bothering me though. As the bright star of the tech world, you've got to improve your security. Look, if I used to log in like VR Hosen and password it wouldn't be a big deal. No one would give a damn. But for a luminous figure like yourself, just imagine what would happen when somebody who's nothing as benevolent as myself would find those out and post them openly, say on timelines or in any other social media platform. Embarrassing, wouldn't it be? All I demand in return is to have a chat with you personally. There's something that's been bothering me for quite some time now. Even though I got a glimpse into the Rosen Ivory Tower already, you were never available. So let's give that another try. I use a chat tool called Silent Scream. I've written that myself, which will connect to any other chat tool, so use whatever you like. My nick for Silent Scream is Root. Looking forward to hearing from you. Huh. Interesting. Who is this person? Do we know this person? Is it Juliet? Or is it just Cassie all along? Except Cassie's in custody, so it's probably not Cassie. I'm guessing this is actually secure? No? Okay. I have not been in contact with Abraham Goldfels for a long time. I cannot meet your demands. I will deliver additional information on members of the activist group Thought. What? Fuck you! Fuck you! Oh, wow. What a dick. Any of you might know agreement. Cassandra Watergate must be set free tomorrow, not a day later. Fuck you. Right, let's hack your computer. Mr. Yang, business meeting. This was yesterday? Okay. Presumably because of all the Cassie situation. Feedback on your requests. Onto your books for the third time this morning as you requested, and sadly I can only confirm what I told you earlier. You may not notice it right now because it's slow to climb, but you're on your way to hit rock bottom some black day in the future. Interesting. I'm very suspicious of this person. Apart from your number of clients dropping steadily, your expenses since the end of 2016 via that credit card of yours went up by a whopping 218%. Any idea what the reason for that might be? And this is a recurring donation that's been going on for some time. I can respect that you're helping out a friend, but you have to stop at some point, seriously. If all those expenses are a must, well, I would definitely agree with laying off Mrs. Winters, as you mentioned. Due to the fact that your clients are dropping anyway, why have a dedicated secretary around any longer than needed, or get her to work part-time, or find someone who will work part-time for a lower hourly rate, ideally. Interesting. This was today. Regarding your request to release your client Cassandra Watergate from investigative custody, we unfortunately have to inform you that it's been denied. Although this is true, Mr. Watergate is undoubtedly not directly involved in the incidents known as the Ponton bombings. We have multiple indications connecting her to the group known as Thought, which is in turn associated with the alleged perpetrator of said bombings. Investigations have also brought up new evidence in the earlier case of the injury of the police officer, which demands the reopening of said criminal case. I mean, they're not wrong, but they're still dicks. Private emails. My dear friend in dubio, if I may address you by that name once more. I hope this mail finds you in good health. This was last year, jeez. First of all, I would like to apologise for not having been able to write to you as often as I should have. I hope you don't think I avoided writing due to asking you about ongoing financial support for Nina. Interesting. Wasn't that I should not have asked in the first place, and yet here I am asking again. Wait, so surely... No, that's wrong then. Langley asked Abraham for money. There's a young woman, her name is Cassandra, who's a member of my debate club. Oh, right, I see. No, this is from Abraham. Right. That makes more sense. Ah, so Joseph was paying Nina. Interesting. Wait, which means he knew about her, which means he was talking bullshit to Juliet. She has undeservedly stumbled into trouble very recently and requires nothing but the best defence attorney. Of course, you immediately sprung to my mind after the wonderful job you did as counsel in my case. Without a doubt, you must have heard about the riots 2 days ago. Cassandra is the prime suspect, so taking on this case might bring some PR headwind with it. This is interesting. So the circle is complete. Sure. So this is why they knew each other. He was his client, which raises the question, what was the case about? You are not wrong. Browser history. Cleared by a user. Before today. That's definitely interesting. Certificate of Appreciation is an active supporter of the children of Parges, dedicated to the purpose of financially and materially aiding children in the war-torn country of Parges. Okay, good. Nice boy. Fishes. What, that actually got me more information? I'm still putting this one on because he looks like a dick. Wait, what? That conflicts with something. That's interesting. Nothing in the trash. Keeps his computer very clean. Okay, what have we got in the listener? Chat session with Harrison. Cool. Hey, wise ass. Anyone there? Ah. So you found your way here, Harrison. Digging through your tail was a pain in the ass. Why didn't you just tell me you wanted to chat? When you told me what happened to Nina, I went straight on to research. I got the impression that the gov is up to no good. Really? Yeah, okay, fine. You got me on that one. Did you find something you won't like a bit? I'm watching you right now. Orwell. Oh shit! He is aware of Orwell. That's a good question. Seems it's a system that can put everything on the web under surveillance. What exactly do you mean by everything? Everything as in this very convo. We did everything to keep it outside of the nation until we were ready for the revelation. And now, unfortunately, people have become aware of it ahead of time. We must tread very carefully now. They will not speak so openly any longer, I fear. Good! Every call, webpage, maybe PCs, whatever. You're bullshitting me. I'm not, man, I'm not. I wish I was. Let's assume for a sec you're right. How do they pull this off? Storage alone is one thing, but actively going through all of it? They outsource surveillance to people outside the nation. Ah, so I'm not actually a citizen, I'm meant to be just some person. People are supposed to collect pieces of data from websites, all kind of communication and whatnot, and send it to the Orwell mainframe. It's safe to assume that nothing is safe anymore. How come we never heard of it? Even more importantly, how come you have? I have vague connections to some hackers outside the nation. They knew a thing or two about secret recruiting for this shit without letting people in the nation know. I don't know how exactly they pull that off, but they do. I mean, yeah, that is weird. How am I involved in this and no one inside the whole fucking country actually knows? And that also explains what happened to Nina, I guess. This is so fucking crazy. Do they have no decency, no fucking respect for privacy? And for Nina? Hell, there's everything we fought against. Then why are you writing for the fucking paper? Please chill, man, or we will regret it. Who is this? I really want to know who this is. I'll never again chill until this madness stops. Stop the madness. Oh, you got an idea. Tailor-made for you. Well, if you discuss things like that here, you'll get us both locked up. Let's meet somewhere. Yeah, and say the word, and they will be there too. Interesting, interesting. You know about Orwell. There must be something we can do to talk without the possibility of somebody snooping around. We can't stand around doing nothing. Well, there's one thing. It's a bit risky. You're using my chat tool right now as well, aren't you? If I wanted to live my life in a cage, I'd go live in a fucking zoo. The system needs to be shut down. It's abominable, but here I am. Built-in cipher. Why are you not using that automatically? No. Interesting. Unknown cryptography here, or should be able to break the encryption in mere seconds. Surely then I should be able to know what that's saying retroactively? I don't know. I've forgotten everything I learned in my crypto unit. Oh, I love it though. It means you actually are not in the know about something. It could work. I will need some time to localize the entry point. Is he gonna hack Orwell? Is that what's happening here? That's not a good thing, even if he is a dick. Your chance to do something with relevance to it instead of hacking people's sites for fun. Oh well, okay, fine, time to get to work. Oh. Ooh. Oh shit. God, there's too much stuff. Who leaked this info? Certainly not me. Only very few people can access the data on our back end. This doesn't exactly aid us in our investigations. Quite the opposite, probably. We need to hurry. Yeah, it's fucking Delacroix. A number of violent demonstrations. Fuck you. And it's just going down. It's been brought to our attention that you have actively participated in suspicious groups in the past or present. I consider it to be unnecessary to elaborate how this is against the work regulations and our expectations of neutrality towards every journalist employed. The immediate termination of our work contract. Oh shit. Side effect of the leak, probably. I wonder what else got out to TNB, and most of all, who did this? It was Delacroix. Accurate representation of the internet. Okay, let's check Langley's webs. Oh, bank statements. Okay. Restaurant got money from M. Jones. Some of these names are vaguely familiar. Recurring donation, presumably for Nina. Salary for Laverne, salary for him. Wish I earned that much a month, or anything. Okay. Sundown Fishing Club. Yeah, I'm not going to be asked to read through this whole fishing website. Is that literally it? Was there a gallery? Do we have Indubio as an alias yet? Yes, okay. I do love the sort of level of comments they've done here. Interesting. Ooh! Anything else out by... Okay, wait, is this just them being twats? Oh, okay, so this is Abraham. Ooh, okay. So he was in the fishing club as well. Fuck this person. Fuck this person. Fuck this person as well. Fuck all of this. Thank you, Joseph. Get right, fuck off. Ah, divorced. Please kick this person. Oh, fuck you as well. The goddamn West. Oh, that's maybe just. I mean, I get why that's in there and it's like adult and all of that. Like, this is a serious game, but also just like, fuck, even fake homophobes just make me so sad. Fuck you. Yes, it is. We are exactly after looking into people's private lives. That's kind of the point. So, Goldfelds. The government versus him. Accused of breaching the terms of an employment contract with the plaintiff. The defendant had entered on March. Oh, okay, so he was employed by the government. Interesting. Never heard his name here. Never. Someone must know him if that's true. Why was he sued over breach of contract? Though a medical condition of the defendant could be proven by his physician, the court could see no justification for his absence from work, since he appears to be in a healthy condition at the time of the verdict. Fuck that! He took work, tried to get out, was charged for it instead, and found guilty. Considering the fact that the bombing started with a very weird kind of vendetta to me. Also, fuck you! Fuck everyone in this game. Classified. Okay, so he's clearly got something going on here. So many comments on poor Cassie's posts. Aha! Too real. Oh, okay, so we have to sync this. My thoughts have been interrupted by a work proposal I consider intriguing yet also disturbing. Yesterday, a most uncomfortable inquiry reached me. Out of all the possibilities the universe has to offer, this is the one I would have expected last. The government has requested me to work for them. The very same government bringing forth a dangerous safety bill allowing to prosecute on suggestive evidence alone. I did not understand the nature of this call. They did their research, as they were completely aware of my views and all my work at Stelligan. Why would they specifically call on me then? This got me puzzled to the utmost, and I cannot seem to work out what they would need me for. All I've been told is that my work would be needed on a large-scale, groundbreaking project. They would not allow me to on any questions, and I refused it. Interesting. So is he involved in Orwell? Maybe he joined to like get information? Look, we have date of birth and an address. Request a team for investigation immediately. Somehow I doubt he's around. Recently nagging pain in the epigastric region. Dilation of the bile duct. Ew. Well then. Cancer. Shit. So, death wish? Average life expectancy is 6 to 12 months at this stage of cancer. Does mean this man has nothing to lose. She seemed to receive composedly. Administering a palliative or chemical treatment to improve the symptoms has been strongly suggested but been refused by the patient. So when was this? This was 2 years ago! More than 2 years ago. Interesting. Do I have no actual info to... Do I have nowhere to go at this point? Oh, okay. Interesting. We have more... Oh, yeah. Doesn't get me more information, though. Let's check his computer again. Oh, yes. Good point. Someone said he donated regularly. Send money to a friend regularly. And that one was donates regularly to children of Parges. That's clearly going to be my decision point. Anything else on there? Okay, let's check his bank again. So just recurring donation. I mean, he's got the fucking certificate, doesn't he? So but to say over the years. He's clearly up to something dodgy, but it makes more logical sense for him to be donating to this foundation recurring. Like, he's got this proof, you know? So let's say that one. See what happens. This is what the donations are for. Guess he's off the hook then. That's easy, huh? Oh, I really need to play this again and make different choices. Hey, let's go. Seems the Gov just fired the first shots our way. Seems so. Come on, type faster, girl. I thought they might take longer to trace it all back to thought. I didn't expect that the TNB would openly write about it. Those TNB fuckers fired me. Yep. Alright, let's go to these two. They did? So quickly? Wow, they must have really loved you. You deserve it, you twat. There's another thing. Cass has been arrested, her lawyer told me. What? Fuck. Just as I thought, it couldn't get worse. Yeah, you're not wrong. We are definitely the bad guys here. It's about new evidence in the officer injury, not these bombings. Looks like some ugliness is heading our way from all sides at once. Think the police will follow this lead too? Of course, it's just a matter of time. Harrison. I'm scared. Oh, yeah. Don't be. Did your hacker say something? Oh yeah, that thing. That. This guy's crazy, completely nuts. I don't know why I ever thought of asking him, but don't get your hopes up. Interesting. What about this lawyer you talked to? Seems like we'll have a use for him soon. He's busy trying to get Cassandra out. That son of a bitch. Understandably so. What would you do if whatever her name was arrested her? What would you do if I was? Yeah, I get it. No need to lecture me, Jess. But he did say he'd give us advice if he finds anything. Bullshit! Everyone's a bastard. He just texted me, give me a second. Wait, what? Should I go back? I'm gonna go back and... That's interesting, simultaneous things. You're gonna be a bastard. Just had a look at the news. It's exactly what we feared. Looking pretty harsh, yes, but I made an interesting discovery that we need to have a word about. I need to talk to you and your colleague, Harrison. You are gonna set them up! You dick. Set up a conference call. He's eager to meet you. Great. Cops were wiretapping her calls. Said it yourself. Why not chat? Wait, what? That makes... What? Call is much more appropriate for legal counsel. Raises and sidebars, and chats might be logged just as easily. We're just the average couple seeking advice, right? Couple? We need to do this. Don't speak too openly. Don't mention wiretaps, okay? Interesting. Shit's going down. Hello, hey, seems this is working. Hello, Harrison, I presume? Yeah, and you're the law guy. Right, the law guy, call me Joseph. Right, Joseph, I just read about your group on the TNB. I guess this isn't exactly brightening things up for you. You could say that. So, Jules here has big faith in your skills. Joseph, care to elaborate on what you found out? Yes, okay. So, you all know the safety bill? Yes. Yeah. All in all, it's an aggregation of paragraphs to get people behind bars much more easily and to pry on their lives if necessary. If necessary? Now, these as an excuse for spying on people all the time, intimidating. Yes, I understand. What's particularly dangerous about it for you is that individuals might be prosecuted by mere indication of threats to the nation. I can speak good at the moment. In specific situations, it'll be more than enough to point at a word you said in a rage to consider you dangerous. That's enough to hold you for some time. What's even more problematic for you is the so-called transitivity of indication. The what? You all form a group, an activist group. This links you with one another. Now, if there is sufficient indication that, say, Abraham can create a thought to commit crimes or even acts of terrorism, well, they have grounds to arrest you all. But we didn't do anything. How is this just? This is so frigging outrageous. They'll twist and turn their so-called evidence until they get what they need. You're not wrong. You'll need to be very, very careful from now on. We can do something about this, right? We need explicit evidence showing Abraham created this group to be peaceful. Prove it beyond any doubt. So this is going to be our sort of final moral choice, because he probably didn't overall. This is why I need to ask you about him to find out his original intentions. Two of us were friends for a while, but I never got the feeling he told me a lot about what was going on in his life. He was quite reclusive. Indeed, that's what he was like, except when he was around thought. How was thought formed? Where's Abraham? Oh yeah. He found out about me by discovering my blog, said he wanted to start a debate club. I said fine, we had a couple of late meetings, nothing much happened. Debate club then? That would be good. That could hardly be regarded as a terrorist cell. Yeah, but he was obsessed with getting his message out, make people aware what the government was doing. Okay, that could be misinterpreted. What about the protests? When Nina's plan for the Circle Mall turned out to be a catastrophe. And Juliet, at what point did you join Thought? During my studies, I met Abraham online by chance. He motivated me to take his course. Then Jules took over with the planning for the other two protests. So would you say he intended violence and outrage? No, Abe hated violence. He wanted to stay peaceful at all times. That is positive. So it was an individual planning this. Did someone in particular incite this? False intentions and bad planning caused this. You, Nina, me, each and every one of us is guilty of deviating from Abe's intentions in their own way. Jules, you don't know what you're talking about. It was Nina. She neglected Abe's wishes, not us. Nobody's innocent here. Not me, not you, nobody. This isn't getting us anywhere. To make sure you won't be prosecuted as a whole group, I will need to speak to Abraham. He's gone. We don't know where, and we don't know how to reach him. Sadly, yes. I will need to get back to writing some emails to get Cassandra out of this mess. Of course, I understand. Yeah. I suppose it's going to benefit you two as well if Cassandra is removed from custody, so don't worry. I'll get back to you. So he's immediately going to email, presumably, Delacroix to be like, yeah, I have information on these two. Because he's a dick. Everyone's a dick. Got a meeting up in town at the old meeting place. You mean that place? Sensible. Just need to do something first. Right, lots of stuff to get A, hoovered up, and B, to sort of mentally process. So cause deviation from Abraham Goldfell's intentions, and this is everyone did so. She's trying to be nice because she's nice, but also I don't want to get them into trouble because they are clearly not evil, so she's already dead. It can't get worse for her, so no one's evil apart from the evil government, but yeah, of course not, because you're a dick. We don't have enough evidence against them. Good. Topic: how to start repairing my notebook. Oh, that's a nice one. So I got this new notebook for my studies as a Christmas present for my parents. I was working fine until last week. Oh, of course, so we can just hack her computer. So this is where we find out that she's the hacker, right? That's just guaranteed. She's definitely the hacker. What? What? Oh, I've lost connection to the main server. Okay. What the fuck is happening? I have nowhere to click. It's giving me enough time to go, what's going on? Why isn't this working? Did you see my message? Oh my god, I love it. This is the hacker doing something. It's like the mainframe had vanished. Still got some data loss between the servers in here. It seems it's all slowly going back to normal again. We had a joker who thought he could intrude our database. InfoSec says they've reverted the attack. Ha. Right, so this is Juliet had set up sort of a honey trap, so once I got onto her computer, then she What was that for? Don't bother the law. Interesting. So once I got onto a computer, then it like sent something in. Interesting. Of course, they claim to be neither involved in the bombings nor to be in contact with Goldfeld. Thought was formed as a debate club at first, but then it became an activist group. There is this Juliet Carrington, who seems rather harmless. Good. This Harrison O'Donnell might well be a fanatic. Talking to them gave me the impression that he is Thought's leader, if one can call him that. He openly spoke out against the government and the safety bill. He certainly seems to be the fanatic type. Observe him. Yeah, you're just a dick. Betraying dick. Okay. Anyway, he asked me to get some specifics on a product with the internal code name Demiurge. She's probably got more going on than we think. That'll be the Orwell code name. Put a USB drive with the material you asked for on her desk. There's tons of documents including technical details, yet most of the specifics have been redacted by the clients. I hope she's aware this stuff is so confidential that it doesn't even exist efficiently. Yeah, this is prime social engineering. Well, she started really quite soon. So includes us over asynchronous communication, go meet in person always. Yeah, that's definitely target albums. I think nothing new there. Unless it would have been added anyway. Let's check Stella again. They keep really random emails. March 26, 2016, year ago. Very clever young woman who's afraid to believe in herself, which is a shame. You certainly should believe in yourself. Let me tell you something I rarely tell to other people. I came to the nation from... Oh, okay. Has a family somewhere in Germany. One of those places where everyone knows everyone without any exceptions. Entirely determined by this atmosphere of being watched, evaluated constantly. It was made worse by the fact I felt I could not live up to all the expectations directed at me. I ended up trying to be who people wanted me to be. It was a maddening, abysmal stupidity, horrid for everyone involved. I would never want you to make the same mistake, but it sparked my interest in what I teach, so at least there is something positive to come from. And then, yeah, I've come to the group. Like, he is sort of sounding vaguely culty now. So she started an essay. Interpretation of bits of this is all crap, this isn't the point, you can do better. I approve. Gotta be her family. Okay, so my ending was offline. Sure. Missing person. Wait, what? What? You went missing. One day Gunter does not return from work. Colleagues and friends claim they have not seen him nor have any clue where he might have gone to. We put all our hope on the new possibilities of the web to continue our search. I have not lost confidence that you're still out there. You would never abandon us. You wouldn't. I know it. If you ever read this, please call or write. Just give us something to know what became of you. We are not mad. We will never be mad. We are just waiting for you. Interesting. He has a kid. So his actual name is Gunter Ahrens. How could I possibly miss this? I'm such an idiot. It's legitimate to change your name when immigrating, yet very few people do so. That is what Mr. Goldfield Ahrens must have done. Reported missing. The year he immigrated? What did he do? Yeah, this is very interesting. Conflicts with him being gay. I mean, that's not really a conflict, but seeing as that was clearly some homophobic bullshit, I'm gonna say this one makes sense. That's his family. Did he, like, leave them behind? Pick up what was left behind. Aww. Ha! So if he's dead, who's been emailing? Passed away at his home near Bonton. Though he was friends with many, very few knew the true person behind his gentle smile. Though his achievements in life are numerous, he was a person always filled with self-doubt. There is no wonder, considering the world wronged him over and over again. Yes, he had his mistakes. He wasn't innocent. Who is? He always did what he thought was right. He deserved better. I will miss you dearly, my friend. Ha! That's very interesting. You've been chasing a dead man all this time? I mean, fucking inoperable cancer, yeah. Downright impossible. He did write an email to her just yesterday, didn't he? I'm beginning to hate the fact that we can only look at points of data without knowing the full story. The truth is in there, but I just don't see it. Damn it, screw all of this. Screw Orwell. Really? Look at all the facts again. Just watch for a while and let me know if anything new happens, okay? Completely abandoned, no furniture left, nothing, which is no longer a surprise, I guess. Sure. This is interesting. Attacking Orwell worked, but not for long, and not again, not this way. I got you a gift though. Take a look on your Thought web server, handle with care. Yeah, so Initiate is definitely Juliet. This guy was behind the back-end breakdown? I should have known. That's why it was so pathetic. The Orwell Project. Okay, right, shit's going down. With all new people on our site, proper introductions are in order. Why, hello there, where did all these people come from? It might be due to the fact that the biggest fucking biggest newspaper in the goddamn nation just published an article on us. Didn't think they still had an audience that large. The irony is not lost on me. We tried to get our message through, but whatever we did, it wasn't enough to get your attention. And now you show up on our doorstep, uninvited yet still wanting attention. Welcome and bienvenue, welcome. Now that you're here, let's have a small chat, shall we? I've got someone here who's desperately eager to meet you all. World, meet my good friend Benjamin Costigan. Benjamin, meet the world. On first sight, Benjamin seems like a fine... I am not friend... Wait, is that you? That's him! Fuck! Where did that come from? I grant you to add more, if there is any. I need to know. I need to know. On first sight, he seems like a fine man, doesn't he? He's 32, so in his many best years, he lives in a cosy house, even has a pleasant fiancée named Amy Peters. Never would you guess what a terrible secret he hides. See, Benjamin here is a government agent in a project they apparently call Orwell. Never heard of it? No surprise. I hadn't either. They don't want us to know. At least not yet. Orwell makes it mind-numbingly easy to spy on all of you just with a few mouse clicks. Ordinary people recruited from anywhere in the world make those mouse clicks seem as if it were all just a game. Oh, well played, guys. Then there's Benjamin. He's the guy who receives your data, has an elaborate look at it, and says, this is the one we'll put in jail. This is the one's life we're going to fuck up. That's one hell of a job, isn't it? Now, you might ask, where did this Hancock fella get this info from? The answer is, from the Orwell project itself, because the thing isn't even secure. No, I don't expect you to believe me just like that. I'd like to propose something better. Go and ask Benjamin. Oh yeah, I almost forgot that you don't know him. No problemo. Here's his address. If you would kindly visit him and send him my best regards, that would be much appreciated. We'll take care of the bastards that sit on the other side of this Orwell project, who dig through all your personal files and grin when they look at your nude photographs. Thought is your friend. We'll get them for you, we promise. The thoughts must be free again. Doxing is never good. Doxing is never ever good. For fuck's sake. You are... Oh, Harrison, you're such a cock. How is this possible? This cannot be happening. I need to go home now, and then they have your address. Shit. Is that everything? Is that all I got? Is that literally at the end of the day? I mean, that's kind of dramatic. Jesus. Fucking hell. Right. So, became of Orwell, together won the government. Fucking died. I need to locate him. Definitely the same person. Yeah, doxing is never good. Fuck you, Harrison. Under the spreading chestnut tree. Okay, let's finish this shit. Oh shit. Catherine Delacroix. It's you. You're behind all of this, I'm pretty sure. Good morning, investigator. Since you have the most powerful investigative tool at your disposal, I suspect you already know who I am. You, on the other hand, have been harder working investigator so far. You have proved Orwell is working as intended. I will be your new advisor on this case. This has become far too important to leave the case to the advisor with an exposed identity. Symes is well, but no longer fit to work on Orwell. Moving forward, we will not speak about him again. As far as you are concerned, he never existed. Yeah, I don't like you at all. With yesterday's so-called revelation about Orwell sympathisers, this terrorist group has taken to the streets. We need to show all of the nation Orwell is keeping them safe. We won't allow some fools to trample on everything we've achieved. We must get rid of the imposter pretending to be Abraham Goldfeld, find out who did it and where they are hiding. Okay, yes, but also fuck you. What else have we got here? Just some headlines? Let's get some headlines. Whoa! This has been a busy fucking day. House of exposed government employee vandalised. Oh, his private address was exposed. White House in Fairview was ravaged by vandalism last night. So yeah, this is not good. Orwell protests. Anti-Orwell protesters gather at Freedom Memorial remains. As thought activists unveil government surveillance system, Orwell supporters gather at former Freedom Memorial. Government stays silent. Once again, Freedom Plaza has become the centre of attention, with over a dozen citizens protesting at the ravaged Freedom Memorial on Sunday evening. The cause of the protest is the recent unveiling of Orwell, a mass surveillance program issued in secret by the government. The information was leaked by the activist group Thought, the same group that was brought to public attention as the alleged culprits of the Ponton bombings. The group claimed in a recent blog post that they had proof the government has plans to use the system to put the population of the nation under mass surveillance. Shit is going down. Okay. From Gunther Ahrens to Cassie Joseph Juliet Harrison. As you've all experienced already, we are being besieged by the government. They have denounced the school as terrorists and turned the public against us. This will stop today. Their days are about to come to an end. I have a plan for this to work out. We must meet like we did in the old days when we had our meetings in Cafe Chestnut. We will have a conference call at 4 p.m. sharp. Because I am well aware that meeting in person won't work out for us. You need not fear surveillance. All has been taken care of. I will contact you, get in a safe position. Be ready. So we have time for roughly 20 data chunks. Be considerate. Interesting! Right, so I cannot just hoover up information now. Okay, so they've all got the same email. From Martha. You must think I'm stupid. First you don't tell me where you're going because you need to ghost, then hours later you don't answer your phone. So I called Pers asking for you and she told me you were at Cyber Cafe Chestnut yesterday evening. Said you stormed in and furiously wrote something on your PC. Probably this outrageous blog post the news speaks of, then stormed back out the door only to meet whom? Juliet? Meaning you're back in action with this shitty group and her? I cannot fucking believe it. So now I'm trying emails so you can't dodge me any longer. You and me, we're done. I think that's not super important. Okay. Oh, the limitations on uploads is very interesting. Where are you, Harrison? Probably think we would not be able to track him down. We will track him down. Really don't like you. I've gone through the information we have on the remaining suspects regarding the impersonation of Abraham Goldfeld. We have received information from a reliable source that he is probably the leader of Thought. He predicted the bombings. This alone makes him suspicious. We have no idea why he hid the posts on the Thought blog and his timeline. We are yet to clarify why he would frequenting a drugstore so often. Survival supplies, perhaps. Why would he have two health insurances? It is apparent that Harrison O'Donnell might well be part of the Bonton bombings. He is probably the one impersonating Goldfeld. I want you to prove this and lock him away for good. I fucking severely doubt that. The internet is like a chestnut tree, ever growing, branching, spreading. Nice. Everyone has the right to dwell and relax in its shadow, and we make sure you get your right. Rewards calls for the time spent in our cafe, dining stuff, or contributing to the cause by any other means. So he's been in there a lot. Dev Null. Interesting. Massa. Honorable hosts Hancock. Former admin. Interesting. Oh, and we've got his PC. He's donated 50 National Beholder mouse pads. He just fucking stole their mouse pads. Well played. Right, let's see if there's anything useful over here. Shit's going down. I am excited. Where the hell are you? Why'd you leave Abe's? Our plan was to hide somewhere until we're no longer public enemies number 1 and 2. Wait, we went to Abe's? What? That was before I found out what you did. You exposed a government employee. Take a close look at what happened. They're after us for sure now. Was that necessary? Look at the TMB. We've developed a following. If they prosecute us now, there will be public outcry. Fucking idiot. This tiny crowd, with their banners, won't stop a thing. We'll be gone forever once they get us. This is why I had to leave. Did you get his email? Yeah, that was crazy. I know, all of a sudden he's back and he has a plan. Can't believe it. Where was he this whole time? Will you attend this gathering? I want to know what happens. If Abe is there, we must attend. I will hide away someplace. I can call him from my notebook. You should do the same. Don't hide anywhere you've been to in the last 24 hours. My damn phone is gone. Just like you disappeared this morning. You haven't seen it by chance. Jesus, can you not take care of your stuff? No, I have not seen your phone. Oh, fuck it. Tried to track it down, but it doesn't send a signal. Probably out of battery or something. Yeah, whatever. I'll go without it until the gathering. Oh, this is... shit's going down. Okay. Browser history. He looked up Benjamin Costigan. We have his phone ID, seems useful. That's less useful, that's kind of obvious. Okay. Shit. Let's see what he's deleted. As you may or may not have heard, I've been affiliated with a group called Thought in the past. I thought I might as well blow that right into your face before some data miner does and claim shit. Yeah, let them claim shit as they don't for us to shit all that much. Once upon a time there was a Daft Punk who sought to build an activist group but failed awfully. The moral of the story is your activism isn't worth shit because people just don't care. As you may or may not have heard, the CMB office is a bunch of cocksuckers. At least now you know that, so you can't be warned. Jesus, you're such a dick. Life insurance, March 30th. Interesting. Family Plus. Or is that just health insurance? Fine. Just wanted to thank you for your support on my blog post for the Thought. I have the feeling that Nia does not really like me. I hope I didn't do anything wrong. Frankly, she scares me a bit. I didn't want to occupy her spot in Thought. If you want, we could meet tomorrow at Cafe Chestnut and talk about our great success at Stelligan, the next big thing, everything besides Nina. I mean, I study at the campus, you work there, so we're neighbours anyway. Are you in? Do we not have her email address? Okay. Presumably not that email address. That seems useful. Ping. Person. Oh, yeah. God damn it. Anything else there? Apparently. Langley's offline. Interesting. Oh, and we have his phone as well. This was his mother. Interesting. What the fuck is going on? M-Babe. Oh, okay, so this is Martha. God damn it. Yeah, we don't need portraits at this point. Phone number for Julia. Phone number for Cass, why not? 13 data chunks is not enough data chunks. Well then. Why did I not get a terrible music sting for that? It was him after all. Was there any other emails? No. Why would you not delete that? Okay, that I'm going to have to come back to later because I'm going to need to make decisions there. Okay, too much stuff. Victor. Carrington, Juliet, Victor here. Oh hey Victor, I just talked to Maria. Why are you not at work? I sent a sick note, didn't you? No, you did not. You were here the entire weekend, that's what the tracker says, but no one authorised you to do so. Now that you are meant to be here, you are not. Also, what is this registered to your account? This device ID is not approved to a company approved device. You'll explain these irregularities. I want you in my office as soon as possible. I don't think so. Oh shit. Knock knock. Wait, how fuck who is the what's going on? This hacker guy Harrison spoke about then. Right. So you had the thought block, you've been following us around? Why? What do you want? What I want to know what happened to Thought. These bombings have been ringing in my head. And I just don't know. Was this Thought's work? Was it a government setup? Someone could have placed that email on his phone. It has gone missing. So if it's just as majorly going down the drain right now, if you can help us do it, please. My help got you where you are right now. You helped to dox this Castigan. Harrison told me you wouldn't want to assist us. Don't talk so openly, or did you forget what's going on? Right, sorry. Can you do that again? What you did? Nope. Oh my god, they're going to track me down for sure. Barely got out of the last time. I need more intel on this thing first. At the moment I don't see a way. So what are you doing? Thought should gather once more. What? Abe is back? He has a plan. You know him? Kinda. Where from? Coincidence. Who is this person? What's going on? Everyone is up to something. You know, Abraham, why don't you attend this gathering as well? It's going down 4 PM as conference call. Give me your number and I'll invite you as well. Yeah, that was not going to happen. Terrible OPSEC there, Julia. Sounds like a trap to me. You shouldn't attend either. Sensible. You're probably Goldfeld who's still alive, right? I will. Good luck with this gathering. Shit. Too much stuff going on. Not uploading anything until I've hoovered all my new data. Protest at Seligam was a lively gathering of open-minded people. Students, teachers, professors and others formed a bright and colourful cloud. Got to admit, when Abraham asked me to join Thought, I wasn't sure what to think of it. Join an activist group? That's not a thing for me. Sure, not everything is fine, but organising protests in the streets, isn't that a bit much? But I knew him as he was my professor at media ethics at Seligam, and so I trusted him. I said yes, but it wouldn't stop there. Harrison and Nina left the event planning to me who had never done anything close to this before. a pretty scary task, as both Abraham and I were closely tied to Seligman University. My suggestion was to organise a peaceful protest there, slowly raise awareness among students. They would most likely be more open-minded, prone to questioning the authority and the government, wouldn't they? Indeed, the protest went off without a hitch. Seligman's president even permitted us to hold the protest on campus ground, and close to 100 students participated, many of them just joining in as they were walking by and wanted to know more. There was no conflict, no fear, just support. People were still talking about it a week later in the halls of Seligman, and for me personally, it turned out to be a night to remember. Street's probably not the best choice. You're new and you did a good job, but there simply isn't enough. Our petty protest doesn't matter on national scale. That's the simple truth. Oh my god. Right. Oh, you got data check there? Oh yeah, plan the event. But it still says new? Or is that just... Oh, her fucking page, yes. Okay. Do we have new stuff here? Lots of possible hideouts, but I don't want to just upload everything. Oh, this is now difficult. We know that already. Right, that seems important. Let's go look over there. Initiate. I need to apologize to you for remaining silent for such a long time. I've been working out a plan in hiding. Today I need to call upon your help to make it happen. I'm aware of your capabilities and your skills. You need to stop trying to tear down walls, instead shifting to running through open doors. Here's where to find one. 4 PM today. 1984, nice. So is this the real one? Yeah, Juliet's definitely up to something. Just because he worked at Rosentech. Seriously, shut the fuck up, I made the right call. I know I'm doing the right thing now. Oh wow, what the fuck? Family drama. Thesis, those things. Right. Okay, yeah, so for me to meet with your long lost sis next week, gonna hit B-Town on Wednesday for 3 awesome days at A&D's hotel. Interesting. Cassie. Ooh. When was that? April 7th. Okay, so she's only started taking that bus relatively recently. Don't really need a portrait. Contacts. Have a phone number. Do we not have that number? Oh my god. What happens if I fuck up? Can I redo the day? If I'm out of time to just... Is that a good ending? Do I want to do that? Jesus. Half our time is up. Stay diligent and considerate. The Goldfeld's phone number seems important. What do you expect to happen on his phone line? I don't know. Shut up. Is there something here? Is there something new somewhere? What is Juliet up to here? Yay! Yay! Can't believe it, you must have handled this for sure. Well, maybe I did. By being a traitorous dick! Wait, I'm gonna pick you up. Are you sure you don't have to work? Work and wait. What the hell happened to you? Is this the same Joseph Langley? It's a long story. I'll tell you on our way out. I'm so looking forward to seeing you again. Gonna be there in about 20 minutes. See you soon. Yeah, can't be soon enough. I like the names of these achievements. Reunite a couple. Ah, okay. Where do we have data here? Oh, yes, that's important. They're going to try and attack Orwell once again. Well, let them come. Oh yeah, that we already know about. That seems important. Don't care about that. That actually seems like it could be important there. Thought he would be attached to it. He's not hiding anywhere. He's... Wait, hang on. Okay, so she's hiding somewhere, but he said he said he would, but we don't have that for sure, I guess. Bring down to any hints to hideout locations, be sure to validate them by checking where they've stayed before first. Okay, right. So the previous things are places they're not gonna be. Oh, this is really hard actually. What do we have? She planned the protest, that's fine. Nothing new there. That we have the doxing. This we know he's single, but we don't care about that particularly. He searched for Ben, but that's, we know about that. Oh, yeah. I mean, life insurance family, health insurance makes sense for coming family members because his mother's in a wheelchair, so he would want health insurance for her, so that's probably not relevant. This was his mother. Don't need the photo. Don't need the photo. Lives with the mother might be... It might give us more information there. Like we might get an address to eliminate. Ha! He's dead. We're wasting precious time. Fuck you. Got me information, didn't it? So Rosen Plaza is presumably Rosen Tech, so that makes sense. That will be the university. See, I don't actually know these fucking addresses, so. Worked on Demiurge. Command you to no longer dig around in Abraham Goldfeld's past. I could easily turn you into a target person for disobeying me. You would not want that, do you? What is strange, though, is that Juliet requested material on this Demiurge. We have found enough material implying that something is very wrong about Juliet Carrington. She might be our impersonator. Good, but it's only an implication so far. Considering we have proof against Harrison O'Donnell, we should go primarily after him. Now I am become death. There we go. Death the destroyer of worlds. Oppenheimer quoted when he realized he made the nuclear bomb possible. For the first time, I feel I truly understand what he meant. So Juliet already knew about Orwell. Why would she? But she can't be initiated. Ah! I know it's impossible to stop progress. I thought I could change what was coming, control the inevitable from within. I cannot. I made a mistake. I must quit at once. The only thing I can do is to seek redemption, so let this be my confession. I, Abraham Goldfels, developed a so-called ethical codex for a project codenamed Demiurge, which has been renamed Orwell, and I have proof of everything I am about to write cloned to a device with the UID PC, blah blah blah. It's the most sinister project I can think of, a system to spy on every last citizen in the nation. My intention was to govern this highly invasive project by applying strong ethical constraints on what it can access and how that access is granted. I have given a lot of freedom in this regard, yet that was not enough. Seeing this thing, I've only got 2 data chunks left. Seeing this thing in action, I can only look at myself in disgust for being so naive. So I ignored the danger that was staring me in the face. Even when the system is investigating targeted persons, it will jump from one individual to another, ultimately passing all of their indiscretions and making everyone a target. Each test confirms one true fact: no one is innocent. I feel the urge to run to the press to give them conclusive evidence it exists. Yet I ask myself, will it achieve anything? Just another news piece lost in the crowd. I doubt I'll even have enough strength to leave this article live on the blog. I can't handle the shame of what I've done. I bet they'll start using the project against me, then others I'm connected to. It'll be for the best if I just archive it. Okay. So, you know it now. Yes, we hired him for Orwell. This is his doing. It was me who wanted him on the project in the first place, to get things right with Orwell, to follow ethical standards. Only very few people here knew that, and I wanted to make sure it stayed that way. Our most ferocious enemy worked for us, a person I chose. Now you know it all, discovered by the very tool it was all about. The irony is not lost on me. But, well, you chose to disobey. I've warned you before, this will have consequences for you. I'm going to have to replay this one a lot. We will most likely only have time for one more upload. Make sure it counts. Oh man! I'm a person of interest. Ah! Disobedient. Oh. Oh! That's good. I fully approve. So it's offline. Makes sense. I think the thing I've got to upload then has got to be an address of Harrison's, but ah, I love that. That's very clever. So the 4 of them, I think, all went to Owen Malloy Court. Okay, so that's a different location. Those ones are all the same. So and that was her workplace. So either campground, which is kind of obvious, or whatever this thing is. So that's the main thing poking me in the face there. I want to access his computer so badly. Why are you giving me a star? Oh, decisions. I'm going to have to do this again multiple times because there's clearly a lot of ways this last day can go. This feels like such a guess on profile. Oh yeah, that's me. Like this is such a guess. It's 4 PM. Getting intervention teams ready to check all the locations you've mentioned. How to wait and see what happened. Oh god! What's going on? I'm getting response. Well. What's happening now? I'm being hacked. Hello, is this working? Anybody here? Well, I am. I didn't know if you'd still be around. Barely got here in time. Cassie, you've been released? Yeah, thanks to Josie. Don't know what magic trick he pulled off, but it worked. This is great. I am not quite sure what I'm doing here, but I am here. Joseph, great job there. Holy crap. What is this? Who are you? A fool who is baffled by the madness he just witnessed. Otherwise initiate. Well, glad you decided to join us. That's completely unintended. What do you mean? You're in the cool, aren't you? Yeah, I'm also in Orwell. In Orwell? Abe sent me an IP address to get into Orwell. It makes hacking the damn thing incredibly easy. He did what? And that worked? Like a charm. I now kind of control the damn thing. It's really, really worrying. Come again? You have Orwell on a freaking leash? Fucking great. How does that worry you? My control is limited and the Gov will get the control back at some point. But this isn't my primary concern. What makes me nervous is, why would Abraham have such an extensive knowledge of Orwell? This whole thing reeks of an enormous trap! Abe wouldn't betray us. No, he wouldn't. But you're right. Something very strange is afoot. We should get out right now. And this is the point where it gets even worse. I had a quick look at his file. You would not believe what it says. Abraham is dead. He died quite some time ago. What? That's impossible. I thought that when he first disappeared, but I put it to the back of my mind. What became of him? Dead now? Abraham, how? He was very sick. Cancer. Oh, you old fool. Why couldn't you tell us? He gave Nina the orders for the bombings after his demise. This means someone has been setting her up real bad, and not only her, all of us. Who the fuck would do such a thing? Ha! The person working on this was clever. They found it all. What did they find? Who was it? Everything in here points to... you! What? Jules? You? Wait a sec. I can't fucking believe where this is going. Are you for real? Are you telling me you told Nina to place those bombs? I did. What? I'm not proud of it, but it had to be done. What the hell? You and Nina, you two ruined everything for Abraham. You never thought. So you decided that leaving me wasn't enough for revenge? You had to kill innocent fucking people and blame it on all of thoughts? It was necessary. Anyone thinks about their darkest will people listen, take note and actually enact change. Abe knew that. I know it was extreme. Extreme? It's goddamn murder. I know, damn it. Believe me, I know. You are the reason I was in custody? Jules, how could you do that to me? Thought needed to be destroyed. That was the whole point of its formation. Instead of seeking me out and arresting me, Orwell labelled you all target persons and investigated you all. Screwed up your lives. People need to see how fucked up Orwell is. It's not protecting, it's invasive and manipulative doom for everyone. No one is innocent, everyone is a suspect. A wanted to make the world stand up against things like Orwell. He knew how dangerous the project was, that's why he worked on it. He did what? He worked on Orwell? This confirms what I feared, but I didn't want to believe it. If so, he could have gone to the media and made it all public, couldn't he? He was afraid. He thought nothing would ever change if he did. Couldn't you blame him? He told me everything, and only me. Funny, I just realised you're actually a much better, yet much worse activist than Nina or me could ever be. That's admirable in a strange and very fucked up way. You're nothing but a bitch, Juliet, a liar and a killer. Oh, just shut up. Just shut up. This is madness, Juliet. First Cassie, then you pulled me into this. All those poor people who suffered at your hand. I still don't get it. Why draw all of this attention to thoughts? You didn't convince anyone by your actions. Why this gathering? Why let me hack Orwell? I just needed to convince one person how faulty Orwell was. Costigan. The guy Harry leaked information about was the man on the inside. Only an advisor. The person who was really spying on you all is still around. The person who actually went through all your stuff, passed on the data. The one listening right now, the investigator. That's right, I'm talking to you. I knew you had to be around when everyone would come together. You had to be listening. Initiate was just a windfall, a chance to make sure you'd not immediately go up against us. Investigator, I have a question for you. Now you saw Orwell firsthand. Do you really think that this system will help anyone? Did you think the government would not spy on you as well? Do you think you were outside the system? They evaluate even you. Abe knew that. He saw the madness. They evaluate even you, the investigator. But we can stop it. You can. Remember, you became recruited for being outside of the system, outside of the nation. What if we show people what they saw about you, that even you are not outside of the system, that no one is outside of the system? All you need to do, investigator, is upload the data they have on you, incriminating yourself. This so mind-bogglingly stupid, Jules. Why would the investigator cooperate? The Gov will come after them. That's exactly the point. This evaluation is supposed to be a safety net so that no one misuses Orwell. Acting on evidence is mandatory. If the investigator incriminates themselves, they'll be forced to prosecute them and reveal this evidence that the investigators are actually being spied on as well, publicly. That is absolutely mad. I don't see this working. I would like to offer an alternative, investigator. Just so happens that a certain Catherine Delacroix is in these files too. I say we make use of the fact we have control over Orwell. Let's use it as a weapon and turn it against the government. That's a terrible idea. There's something dirty to be found about Miss Delacroix for sure. Let them act on that evidence. Now we're talking. No, hurting Delacroix won't help me. She's just going to get replaced. This isn't the right way. Like I said, Jules, just shut it. Nobody is interested in what you have to say. But how can we trust this investigator? Hell. How do they find? Fuck. How's what's going on? Oh shit, I got that right? What? Seems he just fell prey to this great surveillance system. Oh shit, we need to go online with this stream. Fast. Streams up. Here's Cassandra's file. Wow, this feels like a slap in my face. They've been collecting all this. They got me flagged potentially dangerous? It was this investigator. On the pro side, they did find out about Juliet's plot. That was good. I guess it's not too bad. Perhaps we can give it a try. Joseph, your turn. My turn? You know what's funny about your file, Joseph? It says here you were offered a release of Cassandra for info on thought. And you agreed! Especially given the fact what just happened to Harrison. Damn, yes I did. I got this offer and I reported Harrison. I had to. Cassandra would not have been released otherwise. Oh, wow. Drama. I can't believe this. This is horrible. Then again, you did it for me. I don't know what to think. Dump him! Cass, I'm sorry for Harry. I can't take this anymore. Leave me out of all this crap. Bye-bye, Cassie. Well, this is just great. See how fucked up all this is? It's exactly what we need to do. Show the people how we've all been affected. Get them to fight with us. I shall speak on behalf of Nina then. What? I only realise now it might have been my fault Nina got investigated in the first place. But it's all clear. The investigator is responsible for hunting her down like this. They caused her death, no doubt. Perhaps the investigator didn't know any better. And we know Nina was guilty. It does not strengthen my trust though. But then the investigator found out about Juliet's plans. This is why I say we can trust this person. Meaning the final verdict is only one vote to trust the investigator. That's not enough. Are we finally going to do this my way? It's down to the two of us, as it seems. Well, my plan to gather support for you failed, investigator, but if you still want to fulfill my plan, go on and give Delacroix hell. You will find something dirty. Investigator, it's time to make up your mind. You can tear down the entire system. Just complete my plan. Please. I will turn Delacroix into a target person. I think I can easily activate access to her PC for you as well. Ooh. Ooh. Now Abraham stopped his work for Rosentech and the government. He cloned all information he had and hid it in the office. He told me and I maintained it. The system is programmed to boot itself again in a couple of minutes. You'll have access to everything. You just need to find the UID of the device. I cannot tell you here now that Orwell isn't tracking data chunks. I have full understanding if you judge and incriminate me for what I've done. I think I deserve it. It's up to you now, investigator. Do the right thing. Shit. Finally, I thought this disturbance would never end. The back-end engineers say we've had an unwanted guest. We already know it was thought. It's about time to undo them. We must be strong, or we must show these people for what they are. The nation's safety is depending on it. Find a way to incriminate them together as a group. All we need is a hint that Abraham Goldfels intended this group to carry out terrorist action. We could trace the attack back to a remote PC. I will now manually unlock this PC to you. Oh my god! So, right, I need to reread that bit. Like, at what point did I implicate Juliet apart from her, like, you know, working suspiciously? So I've got three choices basically. I finish investigating thoughts, I investigate Delacroix, or I implicate myself. I'm not going to upload anything right now. Mr. Timber Van Viljon works at Rosen. Coincidence, seems to have organised peaceful protest. Ex-person, but too shy, maybe hiding something. All the incited protests, Abe would never have approved. Great band, sounds a lot like Rat King, which is the name of the band that actually does it. I approve. We have a web server. Well, find some followers, build a group of main followers just like me, start a guerrilla war. Oh, okay, right. So this is entirely okay. So no, I just saw that like one isolated bit, which is exactly the point. So this is him. This is Initiate saying to do a guerrilla war. I know some peeps who might be behind it. I spoke to them, claim they suspect the government, so two possibilities exist. Those people are trying to bullshit me, or there's more to it. I need to exclude the latter. You wouldn't know anything about goings on with the nation's government, would you? Actually, I might. There's this rumour. I'm writing a C-mod to let you know that I'm fine here. Maybe our home in Cape Town isn't a house in Bonton, and of course I miss you dearly, but don't waste your life on this. You took the chance to get out of here, and you had every right to. How could you have foreseen the security bill, or however it was named? You couldn't. I know you made this stupid promise to come get me. Forget about it. I release you. As his sister. Interesting. Need to visit him at Rosen. I need to know what he does. He really was there. Didn't recognise me there. What's he doing in there? What the hell became of him? What dates are these? Mostly harmless arrested. No idea who this guy is. Why are you looking at my computer? You're supposed to trace the source of the intrusion. Leave my PC alone now. You would not want to be assessed as a traitor, would you? See, as advanced as Orwell might be, it won't gather much from a switch-off PC. But goodbye, investigator. Soon you will find yourself wishing you would listen to my warnings. Well. Decisions. We are on our own. Do not inform the other members of Thought. Not about me, not about the plan. Right, who is this to? Right, Nina. I suppose my message might come as a surprise to you. After a long time of contemplation, I have come to conclude that you were right when you said we must perform drastic action. So this was a couple of months ago. What the fuck? Oh, this is Juliet from his PC. Yes, of course. You'll probably remember that we talked about helping each other. As I see it, I have fulfilled my end of the bargain. The time to fulfill your end has come. I need your help. Let me know when you feel up to the task. We are on our own. Do not inform the other members of Thought. From what you've told me, you are more than capable of building a bomb. Are you not? Well, we need to place them at the most important places in town, right before the eyes of the public. Freedom Plaza at the Memorial, Stelagan University, Central Courtyard, and finally the Circle Mall. They need to be somewhere where they cause substantial destruction. Hide them well, very well. Watch out for CCTV. This occasion I will create a workaround to distract their eyes from you, which is, of course, Cassie. Bastard! Your attempt working situation will be of use here, giving you plenty of opportunities. You will manage, you have my utmost trust. Doing this will convince people surveillance is of no use and might cause a decent debate, or even the revolt we've been looking to incite. Finally, we might break the back of Delacroix, perhaps even the party in its entirety. It will be the public themselves who will protect us. The outcry against surveillance will be so strong as to obscure our actions. They will no longer be of interest. Oh shit! Someone found him. Or the child found him. Why did you never turn to the press? With all this material, we could have created the attention you wanted. There's one thing I've learned out of all this. People need to see the consequences before they ever learn. They must experience them firsthand, or at least see them affect someone they can relate to. Otherwise, this is all just an abstract concept. Not necessarily about violence or scaring people, only consequences that happen right before the eyes of the everyday person, not some report. An event that's going on while everyone is watching. How could we ever hope to achieve such an event? If I had an answer, I would have done it, Juliet. I will soon be hospitalized, Juliet. I can feel it. We've tried, we have failed, we must accept this. People will eventually discover what madness this project is. All I ask of you is to let go and get on with your life. Do not waste your time on this as I did. It is not of anyone. It's worth everything, every possible effort. You have always regarded my advice. Listen to me in this case too, please. Get into Rosentech for an internship. Delete the backup of the data I stored there. Remove every trace I ever worked on this godforsaken project, then quit. That is no place for you. Just walk away and do not tell anyone. Interesting. You're the only one who believed in me always. Not my friends, not my family, you alone. It's exactly why I'm talking to you about this, not to anyone else. That is the reason I'm asking you to give it a rest. Grant me peace in knowing everything will be alright for the rest of thought. Do it, please. I will, I promise. Oh my god! Oh god. I'm not going to read through all these because there's way too many of them. But, in office, main tower. Total observation of everything. Consider the use of a human element to sort out misinterpreted and irrelevant data, which in turn might make it at least a bit more humane. So I'm designed to be a humane addition to this thing. Okay, so this is initiate then. Oh. So it's entirely on Abraham that we have these restrictions at all, which is good, I guess. I ever thought this was a good thing. The investigator somehow managed to convince the advisor that every single person in the test was suspicious. They turned all of them into target persons by bending the truth to his liking. They spied on all their documents. Persons became labelled without looking at the full picture, without seeing the human being. Nothing works as it was supposed to. To make things even worse, they introduced a third human element to oversee the other two and make sure the investigator and advisor do not misuse their powers. This defies the whole purpose of using two elements. There are no ethics in this black hole, only a boot stamping on a human face forever. Huh. I think I'm going to go with Juliet's plan, because despite, you know, being a terrorist and lying and all that shit, like, it's... The idea is destruction of Orwell, while obviously I'm not working for What's Her Face anymore, and his plan to sort of use it against the government is just never going to happen. So let's update my own stuff. Is that one? I'm at the end. I've had my share. I cannot continue my work. How Orwellian this bending of the truth was, that everything the investigator considered true became true. He just laughed. He laughed and said what a terrific name Orwell would be for the system. People would assume surveillance and safety with a name like that. Fucking really? I cannot believe it. Are they even going to use Orwell's name out of context and give it a new one? This only proves they've not understood a thing, and they will never. I have to make it stop in another way. It's not going to work from the inside. They must learn the truth. Unfortunately, I cannot take anything with me. The checks in the lobby are too strict. It's crucial to undo any trace that might lead to me, or else I'll fall prey to my own abomination. The only thing possible is cloning my entire PC onto a drive, which then must remain here, hidden somewhere. Perhaps I'll find a way to retrieve it later. Demiurge. Ethical Codex. The duty shall include advising the investigator as well as drawing conclusions. Discovery of new documents shall be restricted to those on which a target person can be identified without any doubt, and similar data to the already contained can be detected. So yeah, it was just like demonstration of just how easy it was, just like connecting all these people and getting them all we conclude that ethical surveillance is possible. How can I write this as absurd markers to do? Yeah, seems fair. And that's how Juliet got the authorization key. Right. Okay. What new stuff do we have there? He was arrested. Multiple incitement of murder. Shit. Found alone at Orchard Drive, working on his laptop. He attempted to flee. Employee evaluation. Oh, nice. It's like completely chicken chat. Extracts obviously wrong information, not very observant, flagged Cassandra Watergate as potentially dangerous, believes that she protected Juliet Carrington, finds possible contradiction in her statements, observant, provided material to pressurize Watergate during interrogation. Oh. Warns about possibly armed suspect. Investigations led to death. Noted that she's conspicuously often at work. Uploads missing data on the hacker. Misleading data on the hacker trying to be funny or misleading. Finds incriminating material and reveals that he worked on Orwell. Yeah, so for this run through, let's do Juliet's plan, upload my own information. I wonder what would happen if I hadn't already looked at what's her face's computer. What? What? Self-incriminating Orwell investigator causes reveal of the project scale. Parliament stormed by protesters after worldwide outrage over the Orwell surveillance program. Immediate termination of Orwell. Impartial agency commissioned with erasing stored data permanently. Hey, I got the good ending. So I guess it just cut there because I was obviously doing that. Previously arrested Thought member Carrington released no solid evidence for Boston bombing incitements. Investigator assisting activist group Thought with recent revelations to be declared honorary member. Ha ha ha. Okay. It is presumed the symbolic act is an attempt to save the investigator from possible prosecution by exposing his role to the public, since the investigator broke national law by their action. This is presumed to mark the end of the case known as the Bonton bombings. Experts suggested that after the troubled events of the recent week, the nations and its citizens will finally find some long overdue peace and quiet. A plus. A fucking plus. Like, oh my god. Okay, so yeah, I both want to redo the whole game and then that maybe the ending sequence a couple of times to get, because there's clearly like 3 branches there. Maybe a secret 4th one or something. And there's a sequel as well, which came out a month or so ago. The artists need all the credit here, because Jesus, there's some really amazing art going on there. I like how this might be a family thing. 2 Marxes there, but yeah, fucking A plus. The way the music skipped there at the end while I was reading about myself as well. It's really good. Okay, so while this is running, I'll do the spiel and there might be something at the end. So yeah, thank you for watching if you did, or on the video on demand, or the VOD. I should probably just start saying VODs. Please follow at @elvoltel on Twitter, and Haley Revolutions here and on YouTube. Here being Twitch, obviously, in case you're watching on YouTube. This has been a really good game. So not going to do another Cuphead stream tonight. This has been surprisingly emotionally draining. So yeah, plan is tomorrow to do more Eternal, probably Draft if I've got the gold up, otherwise just laddering for a while. Maybe do some more tiebreakers for my league. Sealed league. I do apologise. Sunday is going to be some more Hearthstone. That one will almost certainly be dungeon running, to try and finish those off before Witchwood comes out and makes that irrelevant. And then, yeah, back to the normal schedule. So more Eternal and Hearthstone until Thursday, when I do some Cuphead, and Friday I need to do another story game, which I don't know what it could possibly be. honestly don't. Suggestions welcomed for sort of more story-based games to play, preferably ones where I don't have to read as much, like read out loud. I think Water Tastes Like Wine is voiced, so I might take a look at that one. We'll see. Definitely going to do Sunless Skies when that comes out, although I'm going to play the hell out of that, so I might not actually bother streaming it. Maybe for a little bit to start with and then play it later. Anyway. Anything else? Hello there. And back to the main menu. Okay, yeah, so this has been really fun. I really dug this game. It's a good game. Please like, share, subscribe, or follow, or whatever. All that normal jazz. You know how Twitch works. And if you don't, well done on getting here. It's been fun. You watching me, watching them, watching me. That went very weird at the end. Oh, that's so exciting. Okay. See you tomorrow.